Welcome to our channel. Angelina Jolie criticizes Brad Pitt for his abusive request as their winery dispute grows. Angelina Jolie takes a firm stance against her ex-husband, Brad Pitt, who is seeking access to her old non-disclosure agreements as part of their ongoing legal feud. The former Hollywood couple has been locked in a battle over the vineyard they bought together in 2008. A feud that began when Jolie filed for divorce in 2016. Jolie's legal team in recently submitted court papers claimed that Pitt's request to see her with third parties is not only costly and excessive, but also unfair and possibly abusive. As reported by Vulture, they said, forcing Jolie to spend the time and expense of gathering and producing all of this documentation is expensive, wasteful, and unreasonable, and the latest manifestation of Pitt's abusive conduct toward Jolie. The court should not allow it. Jolie has argued that Pitt wanted her to sign a broad NDA during their failed Miraval deal to prevent her from discussing allegations of abuse. These allegations, according to Jolie, involved Pitt being abusive towards her and their family. She previously stated in court filings that she separated from Pitt after he allegedly became physically abusive towards their children for the first time during a flight from France in 2016, as reported by the Daily Beast. Additionally, Jolie sold her 40% share of the winery to Russian oligarch Yuri Shefler in 2021. Shefler has since mocked Pitt in court, referring to him as an actor, not a winemaker. In fresh legal documents, the Maleficent actress argues that handing over her other sign would intrude on the privacy of the other involved parties, according to Page 6. Jolie's team further alleges that Pitt sought to have her sign a disproportionately strict and wide-reaching it was covering Pitt's personal misconduct, whether related to Miraval or not, for her to sell her stake to him. Jolie alleged that their agreement collapsed due to the contentious and subsequently, she sold her shares to a subsidiary of the Stoli Group. Meanwhile, Pitt has contested the Stoli deal, claiming that Jolie unjustly sold the shares without his consent. Earlier this month, Pitt's legal team submitted paperwork in LA Superior Court, requesting that Jolie reveal additional NDAs she has made with third parties, including her staff. The Fight Club star's representatives argue that these others could clarify whether Jolie genuinely considered Pitt's request for a non-disclosure agreement to be the deal-breaker she later claimed it was. However, in the latest court documents, Jolie's lawyers have responded to this request. They said, Pitt intends to argue that, over the past 2 decades, Jolie had, or at least considered with other people and entities, about other matters not in any way connected with Pitt's abuse. They added, he says he wants to argue that since Jolie considered and or entered other over her lengthy career, his proposed covering his spousal and child abuse couldn't possibly have been the reason the deal collapsed. They elaborated, to effectuate this plan, Pitt now demands that Jolie review every contract she has ever considered or entered over the last 2 decades to see if any contained any form of both non-disparagement and non-disclosure. Thanks you for watching. Stay connected with us for more videos.